What's up, everybody? Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is your baby girl Cassie Laxing. Today's video, it's about a simple glam. So this is my face. This is my face. This is my face. I hope you are doing great. So yes, if you want to learn this, kindly stay tuned with me and enjoy this tutorial from me. Yes. So first of all, I'm going to prep my face. So first of all, I'm using white on my face. You can use any type of white that you have. My face has to be that neat, and then before I apply my foundation and everything to it, so I'm just cleaning my face here. I'm using my micellar water. So I'm using my micellar water to clean my face. So because I have oily face, I'm going to use face block for my face to help close all my pores. So I use this brush for that. I don't have a cotton at home, so I'm using the stuff that I have at home to make this. So I'm applying it to where I actually sweat a lot. The Best Beauty says, look, this is my first time trying, and so I think afterwards I can give a feedback on it. So we move on to the next thing, that is I wait for it to dry up, and then I'm using the Bechem Ageless moisturizer. I'm going to moisturize my face. I'm using the same brush for the moisturizer. This is actually the brush that we use, but since I didn't have that, that's why I used that. So I'm gonna moisturize my face. So I'm gonna wait till it dries up, and then so with the primer, so I'm using Best Beauty primer for this. So this is how it looks like. After that, I'm going to, as I prepare my face, I'm going to use my Adventure Dewy Fix Hydrating Spray. I'm going to use this hydrating spray to spray my face. Then try to find my face so that it gets dry. So guys, I'm going to continue by drawing I'm using the...
Okay, so guys, for me, I'm using my Kiss Beauty brow styling team for my eyebrow. I'm just brushing it down so that all the hairs will be down for it to be easy for me to draw the eyebrow. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'm starting with my eyebrow. I'm starting from where my nose actually start from, that end, and then come back to that side to a straight line. Okay, you see where my brows end? That's where I'm going to put the long shade there, and I'm making the upper part too, so you can see that. And I'm using dark brown pencil. I'm not using too dark nor too brown. I'm using a dark brown pencil for that. So I drew both the eyebrows, and now we are going to conceal it. So I didn't have a concealer brush, but I was managing this brush that I have at the moment, and I'm using Cical concealer. It's one of the best though. One of the best concealers I have used, Cical. So I first use a highlighted one that has a higher shade than my own shade to conceal the brow bone, and then I will use my actual shade to do the end of the brow and also the beginning of the brow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm concealing. I use the lighter shade for the brow bone area, and both ends I'm going to use the my own shade for that, and then from here I'll blend it I'm going to blend both. I actually like to blend my brows once I'm done. I don't wait for it to get dry, so that's it. So from here, also I'm using both my foundation that I'm going to use for my face. So I blended two colors, Avo and then Fit Me. The Avo was way brighter than my skin, so I decided to add a darker shade of the Fit Me and then mix it together to conceal. But here I was using just only the Avo to conceal. I hadn't mixed the black one. But whilst I'm going on, you will notice what I did. So after concealing the upper part, I'll just also brush, and then if there is any mistake, I'll just correct it with my pencil. So that's what I'm doing. I just corrected the mistake with my pencil. So keep doing that, and then I'll keep so now I did both the eyebrows. Whilst editing this video, that's when I realized the brows were not the same. I didn't really see that much. But yes, I'm putting much of the concealers on where my eyelid is. So I'm just blending from that side. And blending. Just blend. Makeup is all about blending. If your blending goes wrong, you won't have the perfect makeup that you wish to have. So I was just blending in, then I'll just using I bought this palette from Six Packs in Kumasi, but unfortunately, okay, it's actually one of the best palettes I have ever come across. The colors were so nice. This is my first time using the palette. I think it's called Note. I'll put all the products I used in the description box so you can check them out. So I go in with a brown shade first, and then you can see me blending it. Normally when you're doing eyeshadow, you don't have to go above where your brow bone is. No, you don't have to do that. It has to be in between your lid and then that of your bone. So after that, I wanted to cut crease from here. My eyes are very small, so mostly when you do cut crease, it's not really nice. But then I wanted to try this time around and do it. So I went in with Best Beauty white eyeshadow base. That's what I'm using. I'm using my angle brush to cut the crease, as you can see. So I just measured the point I'm supposed to cut. Where my crease actually starts from is really small, so I went above my crease, very small, and then that's what I'm doing. You can see me doing. Because yes, after I was done, I just went in with that same shade I used for the upper part to blend it third. Actually, mostly your crease has to start from a third at the tips of your eye. So I just went in with small brown eyeshadow, and then that's it. And I'm going to use this green. It has a shimmer in it, and I love the eyeshadow. When I saw it, I was like, okay, let me try this. I don't know whether it will fit me or not, but I love the outcome of this thing. So I was just tapping. You just have to dab, okay, tapping it and then dabbing. You don't have to do it harsh, just dab it. That's all you need to do. Just dab it with your flat brush. I'm using a flat brush for that, so just dab it. And then I went with another lighter shade of that green. That one was way lighter than the first one I used, but it was the same green. I just want to have shimmer in it, and it was really nice. Like, it's whitish kind of thing, and I loved it. I really loved the outcome. I won't lie. So yeah, I'm just dabbing it in. And then yes, my eyes are really small, so cutting crease sometimes is really funny, but I delivered. See me, because I was happy with the eyeshadow thing, and now I'm drawing my liner. Okay, so liner is one thing most of us with the small eyes, when you do that wing thing, it doesn't really work for us, but I just did some small thing be there, so that at least it will make the eyeshadow also pop. So that's what I'm doing. I did it for my right eyes, and I'm doing it for my left too. So yeah, let's do that. I guess for me, I was done with the whole eye thing, so I decided to wear my like I decided to go in with my foundation. You see the color. I just mixed it with the Fit Me. So Avo and then Fit Me, the dark one, the dark shade. That's what I blended both to get my color before I applied it. So here I was testing one. If you're not really sure of the foundation you are using, you can just test it on your skin before. Okay, you can just do one side of it, and if you see you're okay and good to go, you can just move ahead with the other side. But if you decide to just put all the foundation on your face and then maybe there's a mess or it's not your color, you just messed up, you have to clean everything. So this one, I did it from one side. You see how I was doing it bit by bit, and then decided to do all that so that I could get everything blended out. So yes, that's basically what I was doing. So you can see I was just doing my own thing. And yes, it was actually my color. I loved it. So yeah, I went with my Zekel concealer, and then I needed to conceal my under eye. So that's where the highlighted areas are: your under eye, your T-zone, and then your mouth beneath, yeah, your forehead, my big forehead. So yes, that's it. At this point, I was looking scary, but I forgot my nose, so I remember then I had to contour my nose to highlight my nose too. So yes, that's what I'm doing. Then I'll just blend from here. Makeup is all about blending. Just take your time and then blend well. When you blend well, you're good to go. If you have quality product, your makeup will just be nice. That's all about makeup. I realized that later. If you have quality product, and then I got my product from C Sparks Beauty. She's in Kumasi. She does installment makeup plan, and I swear to you, you will love it. You love her product. I did the 1,500 pack, and it was the stuff that I got in the pack was really amazing. And I would like everybody, if you are in our car, she can do delivery to you, so you can as well as purchase her. So yes, see me doing this, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So here I just have to hydrate my face again by spraying after I added my concealer, so that it will stay in place. It will sink in. The foundation actually in the concealer will sink in. So here I'm just adding my powder to it, my color powder to it. Yeah, and then I'm just highlighting that area, the under eye, with my mouth, my forehead, and all that. that is the highlighted place, so I needed to add powder to it. So that's what I'm doing basically. So after I've done, I went in with my blush. You know, I can't go without blush. Blush is actually beautiful. Yeah, the brush I was using was not okay, so I had to change the brush. And then yes, I went with um the pink. I don't know. It's a pink shade, but I don't know how they call this color particularly. That's what I'm doing. And yes, I normally smile when I'm doing my blush so that I'll get my cheeks to be, that shiny and that colorful that I want it to be. Cause yes, you all know I love to smile. So yes, I needed to smile to give my cheek that, that look that I want, and it's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So yeah, I went with my Venge setting powder. Yeah, you can use the Rakma. I think it's one of the best setting powder. This too is also not bad. This is also good. So that's what I'm using to set my face under my eye. This one works even with fair person. With the powder, you can use it for fair, dark, whoever you can use it for the person. And then so you can see the areas I'm setting. I think I forgot my cheek side. I didn't do that side, but mostly you can do the cheek side too, but I forgot. So yeah, I was doing the water liner, but I was first going with one of the eyeshadow, any dark eyeshadow or any color you actually want. You can use it for your water liner thing. So that's what I was doing before I'll put my actual liner on it. But I go in with this one with my flat brush again. Yes, the reason why I do it was my setting powder is if maybe there's an excess powder on it, you just have to clear it off. And with this one, I picked the color, the shade of my concealer powder to brush the white thing off. So that's what I was doing. And now I'm going to go in with my Zykel. It's in the shade dark. I'll put all the stuffs that I use in the description box so that you know what to buy. So this one is in the shade black. I don't really know the number of this, and I'm using it to contour my nose to see where I started from, and then my cheeks too. Yes, I need to contour that side, and then that side also. Those are the places you need to contour. So when I was done, I was just dabbing it in just to get the shape that I want. My nose has to be that thin, okay, very small and very nice. So that's what I was doing. I was just dabbing it in, as you can see, and then I went in with powder of the same color to brush off the edges and also make it so that I will avoid harsh lines. So basically that's what I was doing, as you can see. And then yes, I was doing the cheek side too, just dabbing it in, dabbing. Did it for the other side too. And I had to smile for you. Then yes, I went with my water liner again. Yeah, this one is like green. It's green. So I decided to go in with that and then just do the under eye again. It was really beautiful. I loved it. I really do. And yes, I will spray again. Actually, spraying on your makeup, it makes it sink. It makes the makeup last longer. So do well to spray your makeup, spray on it. It's really good. So yeah, I was going to do the lid, and actually, this is the palette. This palette I didn't really enjoy it. I think if it's matte lipstick, and if you want it in this kind of shade, you have to go in with Shame Ageless lipstick. I have tried that lipstick before, and then it's the best. I would recommend that. This one was really watchy. I don't know, it was really soft. It wasn't really hard. It was really soft, and then it was breaking while I was using it. But then it was my first time using it, and I had to try it. So I didn't like to put that one, but then I've used Became Ageless lipstick, and it's one of the best. So I would recommend that instead of this particular lip. I didn't really enjoy it, so but then it was okay. It was manageable because that's what I had at the moment. So I had to try to use that. I didn't really feel my lip, but I did dark brown and then this nude shape, and you can see how it's really forming. I didn't really enjoy the lip, but yes, we had to do something. So yes, we were doing something. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, but it was okay. It wasn't that bad. What do you all think in the comments? So yes, your baby girl is looking fine, fine, fine. And then I was doing the small. I don't really contour my nose, so it's just like the tip of the nose, and in the middle part you can see I'm going up small. I don't really need the shiny thing. Some people like it that way, but I don't really like the highlighter to be that much. So just like a small thing, and then I'll blend it out. Okay, so you can see me blending it out because I didn't want it plenty, no. And yes, you can see the girl is fine. Oh my goodness. Ish. And then yes, we went in with a small highlighter on our cheeks again. So I just put in just a little. I don't want it much. Okay, just like the natural look that we're looking for. Even though there's not nude makeup, it doesn't have to be look like like that. You get me. So yes, this is what I was doing. I was feeling myself, yes, so yes. And then I was going with the lash, but actually I fixed the lash off the camera. And then yes, I went with my Huda Beauty spray. This is one of the best setting spray. Okay, so finishing spray, actually it's not a setting spray. This is one of the best finishing spray, and it's really scented, like really scented. Boy, you see after spraying, you see the shiny thing. It was really nice. So yeah, here I was done. It's like, yeah, I had taken my bonnet off, and then I was feeling myself. You all can see your girl is popping. Oh my goodness, this girl is beautiful. So yeah, some more. I did the melanin effect, and yes, this is the outcome. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.